Hello, my Aries. Thank you for watching. Welcome to my channel. I felt you tonight. I was not planning on doing your reading. I wasn't planning on diving into your energy. I had a lot of other things that I was going to get to tonight, but it hit me really hard, and I felt rage. I felt anger, sadness, instability, stagnation, ruminating thoughts. And the question I have for you is, where are you letting your mind take you? What kinds of trips, what kinds of journeys are you allowing it to take you on? It's important that when we meditate on our energy, when we journey to other worlds, that we go to places that lift us, that feed us, that gift us, not places that destroy us or enrage us and put us in a state where we could destroy everything around us. We could burn everything down that we've worked so hard for. So there's a need to pause. There's a need to allow the unfolding of what's happening. Allow the energies to take down what they need to take down. Don't try to control it. The more that you do that, the more painful it's going to be, the more difficult it will be to channel your energy. This is a cosmic womb. That's what's happening. You're entering into a cosmic womb where you need time to assess, you need time to imagine, you need time to dream. Okay, you've been in go mode for a long time. You've been ambitiously trying to get to the top, which is fine, it's good, but you need to take a moment to be proud of how far you've come, to understand that you're human, to reflect on the path that you've walked, to be in gratitude for the molding that's happened the past couple of years. You've made it as far as you have through fire, through being malleable from the inside and out. The opportunities that you've had the past couple of years have helped to shape you into someone else. And you know that, and you can see that. So it's really important right now to honor that and to be in gratitude of how far you've come and the road that you've walked, because it's been beautiful. And this right now is not about tunnel vision, okay? There are times where you get tunnel vision, you focus on that person that you want to conquer, that position, that job, that career, that home, that status. There are times where you pinpoint that and you get tunnel vision and you focus only on that until you scare it away, okay? So you need to pace yourself. You need to restabilize your feminine. My left leg has been shaking since I sat here in your energy. Your strength has been coming mainly from the masculine, and that balance is needed specifically right now that you've entered the cosmic womb, okay? You won't come out of this the same. You're going to let love transform you. And that doesn't mean that you are going to get this specific person to be with you, to love you in the way that you want to be, to respond to you, to give you the cup that only you can give yourself through your connection to the universe and the divine. It doesn't mean that you're going to get that specifically, but love is going to transform you. Now, there's a lot of heated rage and red volcanic energy that came through. That is a warning. It's not, you haven't crossed into that territory yet, but it's a warning to settle yourself, sit in stillness, go within, go to the practices that you normally have, because you've not been doing them lately. You've not been connected to your intuition as you normally are, connected to that understanding that things take time, okay? There's a need for you right now to let things walk away that need to walk away, because this is about you being strong in your feminine and allowing things to come in, okay? If you chase something, it runs away. So don't chase anything. Allow things to come near you. And in your elegance, in your regalness that you're gaining now, the understanding of how to temper and master your emotions, right? The taming of the lion. That's what you're going through right now. And it's so beautiful. It's for an incredible reason. It's for a strength that you're going to have after this, that nothing could have given you this but heartbreak, right? But not being able to control the outcome the way that you want it, that's going to rebirth you and transform you, okay, into having this strength, this self-mastery, and you'll be able to see who is there for you and who isn't when you're in this state of allowing and not chasing, okay? And what you'll find is an incredible ability to see beyond the veil, to see the intentions of those around you and allow those things to play out. You're not in control of anyone. You can only control yourself. And there's a real need for you to do that right now, because you don't want to be the one burning the bridges, okay? When you're in this cosmic wound, the best thing to do, allow it to unfold and manifest, and really, really focus on harnessing your energy and about ensuring that whenever your mind tries to take you to somewhere that is not pleasant, ruminating thoughts, making you feel lonely, making you miss certain intimacy, remember that you have the power to actually change that course and journey into a place that is beautiful and full of light and full of love, and that gives you so much, okay? You can, it's not about transforming your thoughts, it's about deciding, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go here instead. I'm going to journey into this incredible forest. I'm going to journey into the skies. I'm going to visualize my perfect, happiest day. What would that look like? And then you start to create the vibrations and the intentions of what is going to be created in this cosmic womb and what is going to manifest, okay? Remember, the universe is always listening, and you have worked so hard and you are so worthy of getting all the things that you want, but you need to understand when is go time and when is pause time. And this is definitely pause time, okay? You have been in a time where everything that you've been doing has been shaping a certain part of you, and it's been really uncomfortable. And that's why it's time to slow down and to take baby steps and to recover and recuperate and restore the energies for what's coming next. The overall energy of where you're headed is complete happiness and victory. Okay? You are going to enter into a time in February where you're going to pinpoint what it is that you want, where you want to go, what type of person you want to go with. Okay? It's all going to start becoming very clear to you in this cosmic womb after the new moon takes place. Okay? And at that point, you're starting to sow the seeds. And at that point, you can slowly come out of this hibernation and you can start to take the steps and focus on what it is that you want to hunt. Okay? I saw you as a hunter in this vast ocean, these rivers that were leading to this vast ocean with these rocky mountains and this incredible green meadow, and you were walking with your weapons, okay, with your bow and arrow, and you knew exactly where you were going. You knew exactly when to not go, when to stop, when to rest, when to hunt, when to gather. Okay, we're bringing it back to the fundamentals, okay? And this is the time to rest. And I know that for your energy, it feels like stagnation. It feels like failure. It feels like things aren't moving. It feels like things are ending. They are ending. It's a cycle, and everything works in cycles. When one thing ends, another one begins. Okay? So take that and feel good that you're about to grow parts of you that you didn't even know you had, that you didn't know needed to grow. You've done so much work on yourself and you've gotten so far that it probably doesn't make sense to you why you're going through another rebirth. But trust and surrender to the energy, and remember, allow things to come to you and things to leave you. Don't do anything. Don't force anything. Don't control anything. Okay? You are waiting for an apology. And you might be right that you need one, that you deserve one. I don't know if you're going to get it. And if you do, it might not be in the way that you want, or you might not have the outcome that you're expecting from the apology. So focus on yourself, on your practices, on meditating, on connecting with self, on feeling the love and the gratitude of how far you've come, everything that has been given to you, all the opportunities that you've had to grow even more, and know that a whole nother season is coming, and it's going to be full of all of it. It's going to be full of intimacy. It's going to be full of love. It's going to be even commitment. Okay? So love is coming. So let this love be the thing that awakens you to yourself, to the power of the cycles, of the natural cycles. And then you will be able to receive and allow things to come into your life and not chase for them anymore. Okay? The hunter is okay when you've allowed for the downtime, when you've rested, and then when you know exactly what it is, you'll see the opportunity come, and then you'll take it, right? You don't go around hunting aimlessly, okay? Then it's a sport. Okay. The other thing I wanted to say is, and I think I touched on it, with this new moon and in February, you will be able to begin to sow the seeds to manifest what it is that you want. But right now is an inauspicious time to do that. It's inauspicious to start things, to chase things, to try to elongate and extend things that have run its course. Okay? All right. now that I've said that, it was so powerful that I just felt that I needed to say, Aries, take a deep breath, take a chill pill, relax, let go, and let God. Okay? All right. So for some of you, there's definitely an end of a relationship, the end of a job, the end of addictions for some of you as well. There's this energy of addictions or certain habits have kind of taken over, and it's time for you to release those. And that's where there's a lot of fire energy coming through, like a lot more than sort of that fun, playful Aries energy. It feels like you want to set things on fire because of the way you've been treated, because of how things have evolved. But really understand that the opposite energy is needed. Retract, okay, and go inside. Okay, I'm going to pull tarot. Yeah, exactly. These jumped out. I haven't started pulling yet. They just jumped out while I was shuffling. Hanged Man, Two of Swords. The Hanged Man this is about you taking the time to allow things. It's about you waiting to be able to get a bird's eye view and see all the perspectives. You can't right now. You can't see that. And it's important for you to see that before you move forward. So yes, you're frustrated. I can feel that. But this is a very powerful card that comes before you create something, okay? So this is a time for you to pause and to assess the situation and to accept that any endings or any pauses to things have basically been forced at this time from the universe. It's not, it could be your choice, but it could be a reaction to something that's happened. So yeah, you could say it's your choice, but it's really the timing of the universe, right? And it's going to allow you to make a choice. It's going to allow you to choose yourself. You're going to end up choosing freedom. You're going to end the racing thoughts, the trips that you're taking with your mind, with that intention of ruminating. You're going to end that. You're going to move forward with that self-control, with that self-mastery, by taming that lion and with love, okay? We don't want to create more inner conflict by fighting ourselves. With love, we want to remember when your mind takes you to a negative place or to the past or way too far in the future, come right back and think about a beautiful day that you would love to have and picture yourself going there. Picture your favorite colors. Put on your favorite music. Start to shift the energy by telling your mind to go to a place and taking it through a higher vibration, okay? Jump on the unicorn and fly into outer space with it and go through portals and do all the magical things that you would love to do if you could, okay? Because you can. Your mind is that powerful. And that's going to help lift you. And believe it or not, going up is going to ground you. It's going to connect you with that beautiful, playful energy that you have, that creative energy, the loving energy of the angelic realm. Okay, that's what's needed right now. Yeah, you're going through massive changes, but you are going to release a lot in this cosmic womb. But this is a mindset change, okay? This is not This is not about changing jobs or changing partners. This is like you completely resetting the way that you see and approach things. And you're going to do things from a much more grounded, elevated, elegant, regal way. Okay? Yeah. Emperor reversed. This is you. This is you, the boss, the authority figure, the brain behind the strategies. But this is you not being considerate of the feelings of those around you. This is you acting from impulses and not taking the time to assess and analyze the situation, right? Okay. Spirit, give me the strength for Aries right now. Yeah. You are feeling stagnant, but that is your strength right now, because in that stagnation, it's really just you growing frustrated with being in this delay, with things ending, and not understanding the cycles of everything that's happening, and not seeing that there's something beautiful on the other side of this. So the stagnation is like a reminder for you to pull back and take time. Okay? You have built a certain level of stability around you, whether it's home, finances, like material stability around you, which is going to help you in this time so that you can take time for self. Okay? You've been going at it too fast and too hard, and it's really time to retract. And so that really is your strength right now. Okay? Yeah. So in the environment, there is a lot of heavy, maybe even volatile communication. Things are just coming out really fast and really emotional. But you're not actually hearing the things that you want to hear. So it's like a lot of, this emotional communication, but not what you want to hear from the other person. Okay? Spirit, give me the card for time for Aries. Yeah. King of Cups. And this came out for the general January collective reading as well. This whole time that we're spending, that we've been spending in January, that we're moving into the new moon, and then February, it's about us becoming the King of Cups, right? It's about us doing things that fulfill us emotionally, that's kind of like the end goal, right? Is to be a master of our emotions and to create from that place of being fulfilled and being in harmony and at peace with ourselves. Okay? This is a process, and you're going to start feeling better in February, but you're really going to come out of this cosmic womb and rebirth in spring. Yeah. So your immediate next steps that you need to take are what I've been saying, is to take the time to allow this new path to unfold for you that's going to put you in your long-term path. Okay? You're not on your long-term right now. You've been at the end of a cycle, and then a transition, and then Tower card. Okay? Things ending, things being taken down, things being destroyed so that you can rebuild them. Okay? So it's important for you to not make any decisions right now as well. Okay? because this could have long-term effects. And if you come from a place of anger or emotional instability when you make a decision, you could regret it later. And we want to come from love when we make decisions and certainty. And you're not there quite yet, okay? But you will be. You will be. And your long-term path will present itself, okay? Yeah. There's a need for you to still find your passion. You thought it was one thing, and you might be discovering that it's not, or that it's different, or there's still things you want to explore. Finding your passion and being able to be patient in the creative process, right? It's about you being patient and taking the time to let things grow and evolve and respecting the natural cycles. I just posted a video about nature's cycles and how nature and the desert allow the storms and the rain to come and transform everything, and it has the patience to wait for those drops of water, right? And we are nature, so we need to live our lives with that same understanding, and that's what's being called of you now, Aries. Okay? Yeah, your approach is very heated right now, very fiery. You could really cut people with your words, with your emotions. And I'm not saying they don't deserve it, okay? Like, for someone to make you feel this way, like, they probably have not been behaving, treating you right, listening, treating you with that tenderness that you give, that you need, right? That intimacy, that honest communication. But this is a good thing, okay? This is really about your freedom, and it's like about you coming with strength. And there's something about royal and regal, and you could have Leo placements, or you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could just be needing to adopt that next phase of you being Aries as a fire sign. It's like starting to come from a more laid back, observing approach and letting things come and go, and then pouncing when you're ready, right? Okay, Spirit, give me the outcome for starting in the new moon and then in February for Aries. Okay, Magician reversed. So the Magician is the expert, right? This is a time to do nothing. But February, after February, end of February, getting closer into springtime is going to be the time for you to start becoming the expert in whatever it is that you're doing. And the Magician has all the suits, all the elements, right, at his fingertips. And it's all the knowledge and all the wisdom and being connected, as above, so below, being connected to the ground that he's creating on, but pulling from the astral realm, right? Now, for you, you don't have all the elements yet. This time, this period, this cosmic womb, this time for you to wait and allow is about you strengthening and gaining the elements that you're missing. That's the place that you want to be able to create from, okay? That's the place that you want to live your life from, that you want to enter into partnership from, is from being whole and balanced and yeah. This is next level. Sorry, I was listening. I was hearing like like 2.0, like next version of Aries, next iteration, and it's like a version we haven't seen before. Okay. Okay, Spirit, clarify the Magician, please. Okay. So this is about you healing a wounded part of you that, and this is for some of you, because I saw addictions earlier, and then I also saw, you know, the end of a certain romantic relationship. So I think that there's a childhood wound that you've had your whole life that you've covered either through being attracted to certain types of people or being addicted to certain things, right? Like drinking too much or smoking too much or whatever it is. Something is like out of balance, and you've been patching that wound with those things. And so those things are almost being pushed away from you right now so that you can properly heal that wound and not depend on these external things, so that you can, I'm going to turn this around, so that you can be this magician, right? So that you can manifest what it is that you want. It's definitely 10 of Pentacles, definitely the end of a cycle, but it's also the end of whatever this wound is from your childhood. And it's feeling like it's about not having the perfect family, about not having the environment that you feel you needed to thrive. And so everything that you go after has to be with a fight. And if it unfolds too easily, it's like you don't really want it. It's like you lose interest. It's boring. And it's because things were hard in your childhood for whatever reason. For everyone, it's different. And so you're trying to find comfort in instability that you're used to. And so Spirit wants to heal this now. And that's why you're being rebirthed. And it's like you're going to start again as a whole new person, as a healed person, as a person full of love, right? That's why cosmic wound kept coming out. Okay. Yeah. And then you'll be celebrating. I'm so happy for you, Aries. I know it feels tough. I know the emotions are all over the place right now, but really meditate, really do the things that make you feel good, okay? Be tender with yourself. I'm hearing hot chocolate. Have some hot chocolate, take baths, R&R, treat yourself in this time. Yeah. You got transmute and air. Okay. You're transmuting entirely, and the air element, you know, those are your thoughts. That's communication, and that's what's been highlighted here. Communication is coming from a really heavy place, and there's a need for you to transmute that energy from love and come from love, okay? And if you can do that with others, you will do it with yourself as well. You will treat yourself in that beautiful way, that loving way, that kind way that you're learning how to treat others with. Okay. So you got past life. And it makes sense that this is an inauspicious time to really move forward. The connections that you have right now that might be breaking away are definitely from a previous life, which is why it feels so painful, but it needed to be to push you into this transformation. It couldn't have been something light or mild. And just know that, you know, with these kinds of soul contracts, people come into our lives to change us, and allow them to do that. Allow them to be the greatest gift that you could have ever had from them. Instead of forcing a situation and getting it the way that your brain is telling you it should be or it should look like, instead of that, welcome the gift that they're giving you, which is so much bigger than that. They're giving you the gift of you, of your strength, of your power, of healing the thing that after this, no one will be able to knock you off your feet because it will be healed. No one will be able to be a band-aid for this wound because it will be healed. It is a blessing. And we don't all get to do this. And, you know, sometimes it happens many times in a lifetime, sometimes one, sometimes none. Okay, so take this as a real blessing that you get to evolve so much, and you're going to evolve so much in the next couple of months from this wound being exposed. Okay? Yeah. And transformation. That's you. Butterfly is going to be flying in the air. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull Moonology card. Spirit, what does Aries need to know for this new moon? You got, okay, this is so cool. You have 2 lions, okay? You have a lion spirit animal card, and then you have new moon in Leo, okay? And this is what we've been talking about, okay? This energy of self-love, empowerment, not letting things affect you, having the strength when times get rough to know and that you have the willpower and that you're going to get through this and that there's something great on the other side of it. Okay? Try to surround yourself with people who really love you, that you know earnestly love you, that you feel safe around. That's going to be good for you in this time as well. And be confident that you will be victorious. Okay. I'm going to pull a few Whispering Woods cards. As your final messages, my Aries. And you are loved. Okay, I've been hearing, no one loves me. Why doesn't anyone love me? You are so loved, and not only are you loved, you are so needed on this planet. The Aries energy is so important. It's the celebratory, it's the childlike exuberance, the taking risks head on, and with new beginnings and forging new paths without thinking twice. And you're such a good friend. You really care about people. Okay. Yep. Trust. The robin trusts her wings, not the branch it sits on. Opportunities. You're going to have opportunities when the time is right. And wish. You will be able to make a wish of all the things that you want when you get through this healing, and you will manifest them, Aries. And light. Definitely do light meditations. Okay? They're going to be so good for you. I love you so much. If any of this resonated with you, if it touched your heart in any way, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, drop me a comment, follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching.